So this is Jake, co-founder and chief product officer of Uplimit. This is a sneak peek of Sparks, a tool that we built that bridges the gap between fast-moving product teams and the sales reps on the front lines. We're using it ourselves to create training for Sparks for our own sales reps. And yeah, you start with just a resource. Brian on our team built a marketing deck for this new product. And you can upload an explainer video, a product spec, a training deck, and the product's going to do the heavy lifting. Describe a little bit what I want to do, sales training for Sparks, that sounds good. And now I'm going to let it run. And it's going to analyze those materials. It is going to create content, and most importantly, practice. And what it creates is short because you want reps to get just what they need without pulling them off the field for too long. All right, here's our Spark. This is creating content. It's an editor, so obviously you can edit anything. But what it's going to do is create a tight overview of the product. So it's the product overview, highlights features and benefits, key selling points, common objections, how to address them, frequently asked questions. We've talked to a lot of sales enablement teams, and this is sort of the common approach that it can start to use as a template. But most importantly, it jumps straight into practice. We found you don't want to do sales enablement and test people with a multiple choice quiz. You also don't want people to jump right on the front lines having never practiced. So this is our model for practice. And what it created here is a narrative. So I'm an AE now, and I'm going to be pitching Taylor, who's the head of revenue enablement. And what it created here looks like a series of 3 role plays. So there's a discovery call. Then there's a follow-up meeting, handling some objections about tech stack and resources. Then there's finally like an enablement session. So maybe my buyer's bought in, but he's got to convince his team. And so they're built out. This is behind the scenes on the role plays. You can edit this, of course. What we call here is sort of hidden context. So this is information that informs the scene, but the learner shouldn't know. So I guess here Taylor's skeptical of new tools because the team has tool fatigue. So I'm going to have to try to uncover that as I go through that role play. And then feedback criteria. This can be tuned to your team's methodology, whether it's challenger or medic, whatever it may be. But it's saying this is how we're going to evaluate the learner. So yeah, a series of these practice role plays. Edit this and making sure it's ready. And when you're done, you can ship this and push this to people via Slack or Teams or in the flow of work where they live. Also, as a sales enablement lead, you'll have visibility into how the team is doing. So once you get a number of practice sets from your reps, you can see the strengths, where learners struggled, you can dig in more, show me some good examples. Think of this as an analyst that's reviewing everyone's role plays and practice and feedback. You can also dive into individual sessions, see the transcript, what they did well, what they can improve. So you have that bird's eye view visibility to tweak your training and make sure reps are ready. And yeah, very excited about this. If you're a product manager trying to get the sales team ready at a small company, if you work in RevOps or sales enablement, please reach out. We're launching Sparks in a free private beta. I'm looking for really smart, fast-moving teams to build with. So very excited.